What's up, you guys? It's Graham here. So let's just say this. I did not expect to get so many views on the unboxing of the JP Morgan Reserve card. So if you're brand new here, welcome. My name is Graham. I flex credit cards, duplexes, and Lotuses, so happy to have you a part of the family. However, judging by probably half the comments I received on that video, it became very evident that there's a huge lack of understanding when it comes to personal finance, how credit cards work, and how you can use them to actually profit and make money. Crazy concept, right? Now, what's even more shocking is that 2 out of 3 millennials does not have a credit card. So it makes sense that there's a lot of misinformation floating around the internet. So let's just get to a few of these comments and answer some of these misconceptions. That escalated quickly. Let's go to the next ones. It's actually metal. You know what? Someone's got to get this guy a pizza. You know what, Pat? If you're watching this video right now, comment down below. I will be in touch with you. I will send you a free large Domino's pizza of your choosing. Just let me know where to send it to and comment down below.
What has the internet come to? How did I just watch a video on a dude who is all but sexually in love with a credit card? Unbox a credit card.
Now here's the thing, because when you take the time to comment on YouTube, it's always very important to use proper grammar. See, anytime you use or write out the word to, T-O-O, it's an adverb that means excessively, extremely, very, or additionally. So this means you could say something like, great video, I hit the like button and I subscribed to. Or you could say, I too can't spell good. So this just means in the future, anytime you want to write out what has YouTube come to, you're going to want to use what's called a preposition, which means the word to, to. This just indicates a direction of movement or place of arrival, meaning what has YouTube come to. The thing is, anytime you take the time to comment on YouTube, it's always very important you use proper grammar. Otherwise, you lose all credibility. It's very important. Alright, fine. All jokes aside, let's get into it. It's become pretty evident that most people don't fully understand credit cards, have no idea how to use them, and don't know how they can actually profit off these credit cards to make money and get free stuff. If you watch this video, just trust me, it's gonna make sense, and if you don't watch the video, you're gonna get a very severe case of ligma, and we don't want that to happen, so watch the video. I promise it will all make sense. So anyway, here are some examples of exactly what I'm talking about. Now this is where most people seem to miss the point, because having a credit card is not about debt, and buying something with a credit card doesn't mean you can't afford something. Now when it comes to credit cards, there's absolutely a right way to use them and a wrong way to use them, and it's a weird analogy, but I feel like a lot of people view credit cards almost like going to a casino in which the house always wins, except in this case the house is just the credit card company. They just feel like credit cards are a losing proposition no matter what you do, and because of that they stay away from it altogether. Instead though, I want you to imagine that using credit cards is more like playing a game of chess, where you're not playing against a casino where the house always wins. Instead, your ability to win relies entirely on strategy and not luck. And if you make the right moves consistently, you will come out ahead. Now, the wrong way to use a credit card is if you only have $100 to your name and you go out and you spend $5,000 on a credit card to buy I'm a hater cream, and then you just make the monthly payments for the rest of your life because you couldn't afford it to begin with. Now, the right way to use the credit card is to have $5,000 available in your checking account. You go and buy $5,000 of I'm not a hater cream and put that on the credit card. Then you pay the bill off in full because you have the money available, but you decide to put it on the card for a few reasons. Now, the first reason you do this is for security. If you had $5,000 cash in your wallet and it either gets lost or stolen, good luck ever getting that money back. Now, on the other hand, if your credit card gets stolen and there's a fraudulent charge on there, 99.9% of the time you can get that entire charge reversed simply in a matter of minutes. So just from this perspective, a credit card is superior. Now, the second reason you end up using a credit card is for purchase protection. For instance, with this card, if any of the items I buy are lost or stolen within the first 90 days, this card will cover it up to $10,000 per occurrence. This means that when someone shattered the window and stole my $3,000 MacBook Pro computer from the back of Jeff Weibo's car, American Express covered that because I had just bought that computer. This also means that if I buy something and try to return it and the merchant says, sorry, no returns, it's also covered under what's called return protection, where Amex will handle the return, almost no questions asked. This also means that I get a free extended warranty, and with the American Express Platinum, they will double any warranty of any item you buy up to 2 years. This means when I bought my MacBook Pro and it comes with a 1-year Apple warranty, guess what? American Express will double that to 2 years absolutely free. Take that, cash payments. Again, credit cards just are superior. Now the third thing is that you get credit card membership perks. Now with the JP Morgan Reserve card, I get free United Club membership, and that is a $550 value. This means that anytime I go to an airport to travel, I get to enjoy all the lounge access and relax in a nice leather chair, sip a drink from the open bar, enjoy free food, free Wi-Fi, and in the Amex Centurion Lounge, I can literally take a shower and get a free massage. And this is really just the beginning. So that brings me to this comment here. Well, you know what? I'm glad you asked. And the answer is to get those sweet, sweet points. Check out this billionaire who bought a $170 million painting with his American Express card. Not because he couldn't afford it. It's because he simply wanted the points. Now see, I do the exact same thing, except I don't buy $170 million paintings. But it's because of this that I haven't paid for any travel or plane tickets in the last 3 years. I can pretty much travel anywhere around the world first class many times over simply because of credit card points. And while I travel there, I can enjoy getting a free massage at the Amex Centurion Lounge while enjoying free food and free drinks. But wait, there's more. But the thing is, when done correctly, you own the banks. For instance, I got the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I got 100,000 points on this, which is basically equivalent to 3 round-trip plane tickets anywhere in North America, plus a $300 travel credit on top of that. And then you could just go and downgrade this to the Chase Freedom, which is a free card. Even take this Amex Platinum, for instance. This card cost me $550 a year just to keep this. But I get back $200 of free airline credit, $200 a year of free Uber, $100 a year of Saks Fifth Avenue credit. I get purchase protection, extended warranty, and I get 60,000 bonus points just for signing up to this credit card. Now let's be real here, man. If you actually think you need to go out and spend $4,000 on a credit card just to get back $1,200 in points, then you really shouldn't be using a credit card. This might be a little too complicated for you. You should only be doing this if you have $4,000 worth of expenses that need to be paid anyway, but you decide to put it on the card to get the points and purchase protection, then simply paying with cash and getting nothing. For instance, I just bought a property and needed to spend $2,300 on a plumbing repair and also $1,800 on a new washer dryer. That was $4,000 that I had to spend anyway. So I opened up the JP Morgan Reserve card, put $4,000 on that card that I was spending anyway, but now I got some points. Now in another example, I had to buy about $15,000 worth of material for a home remodeling project. So what I did is I opened up 3 credit cards. I put $5,000 on each card to hit the minimum spend, and from that, I instantaneously got 250,000 points. Then guess what? Magically, I paid off all the cards about a week later, paying 0 interest, and that was all pure profit. Now keep in mind here, that was 0 debt, I paid no interest, and the annual fees on the cards were greatly rewarded by all the points and free travel I got in return. Now this is not about spending money you don't have for points you don't need. This is about learning how credit cards work and then using that to your advantage. For me, I pay absolutely $0 in interest. That's right, I pay absolutely nothing. And I put each and every one of my expenses on the card and then simply pay it off in full at the end of every single month instead of paying for it cash along the way. Remember that anytime you put something on a credit card and you pay it off in full before it's due, you pay nothing in interest and the credit card company gets nothing from you. That is exactly how you get to play the system to your advantage. Now I'm going to be totally transparent here as well and say that most likely the majority of people out there don't have the discipline to do this. Having a credit card is very much like playing with fire. You can either use it to your advantage and use it to keep you warm and cook your food. And if you don't use it correctly, it can absolutely burn you. Most people simply don't have the financial knowledge or literacy to use cards correctly, and unfortunately because of that, they make credit cards profitable for the rest of us. Credit card companies would not be throwing us these incredible perks if it wasn't profitable for them. And this is something I absolutely want to change. And the only way to change this is by showing people how to use credit cards responsibly and change their mindset away from credit cards are evil to credit cards can be good when used responsibly, when I have the money to pay it off in full and I simply put it on a credit card instead of paying for something with cash so I can get the purchase protection and points and benefit from this. That is the proper way to use a credit card, and it's really as simple as that. Okay, so for anyone else with an attention span of longer than 20 seconds, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoy videos like this, make sure to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, feel free to add me on Snapchat and Instagram. I post there pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there. Thank you again for watching, and until next time.